When wood experts talk about the benefits of quarter-sawn white hard maple, they often omit two super obvious points. Hang with me for a second and I'll tell you what those 2 points are. Oh, and by the way, I apologize in advance for the clickbaity title. Hey everyone, this is Steve from Commercial Forest Products, and today I've got a few things to say about quarter-sawn white hard maple. To help illustrate a few points, today I brought along a partially carved electric guitar neck blank, Exhibit A. First, something non-controversial. When wood does move, it moves in a direction perpendicular with the grain. So as you can see with this piece of quarter-sawn white hard maple, the grain lines run pretty uniform up and down. Any movement is going to be to the right or left, and because this is so straight and uniform, there's probably not going to be a lot of movement either direction. Now watch as I transform this perfectly uniform, stable piece of wood into an unstable piece of garbage. 1, 2, 3. There. Now that it's flat-sawn, it's not going to be stable, right? Of course I'm joking, but why then do people think quarter-sawn white hard maple is so much superior to flat-sawn? Truth number one, sawmills send only their highest quality, largest logs to be quarter-sawn. Ask any sawmill how they select the logs that they choose to quarter-sawn. Do they choose low-grade logs, or are they looking for the nicest, tightest grain, uniform grain logs? It's going to be the latter. Quarter-sawing is already an expensive process that's not the most efficient, so any sawmill that puts in low-quality logs into that kind of production is asking for trouble. They're basically going to pay a lot of money to process logs that they're going to have a hard time selling as lumber. Truth number two, tight uniform grain is substantially more important than the orientation of that grain. So if you're after stability, what you want is straight uniform grain. I would argue that it only makes a marginal difference if that grain is quarter-sawn versus flat-sawn. Essentially, if the grain is tight and straight, regardless of the direction it's going in, that wood is going to be stable. This is Steve from Commercial Forest Products. Subscribe for more hardwood lumber insights. We'll see you next time.